Check 1, 2. Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the academic procession led by the Chancellor's ambassadors carrying the academic gonfalons of each college. Today's commencement party will be led by mace bearer Dr. Susan Davidson, the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga Chancellor Stephen Angle, and the University of Tennessee System Executive Vice President and Vice President of Research and Economic Development, Dr. David Milhorn. And now entering are members of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga faculty. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the class of 2015 graduates.
Good afternoon. I'm Gerald Ainsworth, Provost and Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 245th Commencement Exercises of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors, and gentlemen, please remove your hats. Please be seated. As indicated in your program, the music for this afternoon is presented by the UTC Symphonic Band under the direction of Dr. Matthew Smith. Please join me in thanking the band members for their performance. For your convenience today, we have closed captioning located above the stage. It is my pleasure to introduce the individuals joining me on the platform this afternoon who will not be introduced later in the program. I ask that each one stand as I call your name. Dr. David Golden, a member of the UT Board of Trustees. Dr. Brian Rowland, Vice Chancellor for Development and Alumni Affairs and Executive Director of the UC Foundation. Dr. John Delaney, Vice Chancellor for Student Development. Dr. Richard Brown, Executive Vice Chancellor for Finance, Operations, and Information Technology. Dr. Susan Davidson, President of the Faculty Senate. Dean Teresa Litka, Dean of the Library. Dr. Linda Frost, Dean of the Honors College, and the deans who celebrated their college's graduation this morning, Dr. Manuel Santiago, Assistant to the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and Dean Neslihan Alp, Dean of the College of Engineering and Computer Science. Thank you. I'm honored to be with you today at the culmination of this period in your life. An old ancient proverb says, there are two mistakes one can make along the road of life, not going all the way and not starting at all. Commencement is a celebration of both new beginnings and past achievements. Graduates, you have gone all the way in achieving your academic goals. Now you are starting a new path. Today's graduates have embraced UTC's motto of "We shall achieve," a bold commitment that sets the standard for all of our campus and tells the world what to expect from our students, faculty, staff, and graduates. Here at UTC, every student helps make the university the special place that it is. You have played an important role in shaping UTC's future, and you have left your mark here. While at UTC, you have been fortunate to have studied with and learned from a community of dedicated teaching scholars who excel in guiding and nurturing the education and development of students. At this time, I would ask the members of our distinguished faculty to stand and accept an expression and appreciation from today's graduates and guests. Thank you. Later today, there will be gatherings to celebrate your accomplishments, and I encourage all of you to soak in your achievements and to be present in the moment. Enjoy today. But remember, you did not get here on your own. And so at this point, I would like to ask family members and friends of today's graduates, anyone, that is, anyone who helped support them in their academic quest, to please stand and accept a round of applause. Graduates, show them how much you appreciate their support. This is a transformative time in your lives. You are already scientists and researchers who have published in journals and presented work at conferences, talented artists who have performed professionally and displayed work before audiences and critics, teachers who instruct young people, engineers who solve today's problems, health professionals who will comfort and heal, business leaders who shape our community, and military leaders who protect our nation. 30 veterans graduate today, among them a soldier who had to postpone his education to complete 4 deployments in Afghanistan, and another Afghanistan veteran who will be joining the U.S. Department of Defense in Washington upon graduation. We also have 5 UTC mocks. We also have 5 UTC mock battalion graduates who will be commissioned as second lieutenants upon their graduation. I would ask that the graduates who are veterans and being commissioned to please stand and be recognized. We have a mother and daughter who share their commencement together today. After the mother put her academic dreams on hold for her family and finally came back to complete an accounting degree. We have 25 mock student athletes graduating today, 17 of whom won at least one Southern Conference championship during their career at UTC. And there are five softball mocks who, as soon as they change out of their caps and gowns, will be putting their uniforms in cleats and suiting up for the game tonight, where they could clinch another SoCon conference for UTC. Good luck, ladies. And of course, we celebrate the commencement of the only the third student in the institution's history to be awarded a prestigious Rhodes Scholar. Today's present represents a celebration of a beginning and an end. You now possess an education that has prepared you for success in an ever-changing world. Honor this milestone and embrace your future, but I hope you will never stop educating yourself for the new challenges and opportunities that will come to each of you. Thank you, and again, congratulations. And now it is my honor to introduce the University of Tennessee System Executive Vice President and Vice President of Research and Economic Development, and I might add, a proud Chattanooga graduate, Dr. David Milhorn, who will bring greetings from the UT system. Dr. Milhorn.
It's always good to come home. On behalf of the statewide University of Tennessee system, I congratulate all the graduates and their family on this special occasion. The University of Tennessee can trace its beginnings back to 1794, when in Knoxville, one single building, several faculty, couple dozen students started higher education. Now, those of you that are familiar with Tennessee history can see or know that this is before Tennessee became a state, which is 2 years later. So the university and the state of Tennessee over the last 221 years have grown up together. And more than ever, we're working with the state to help solve problems to make the state a better place for all of us to live in. Today, the university has grown. We now have 5 campuses located strategically around the state. 3 of those we term our primary campuses because they offer both complete undergraduate and graduate curricula. Those 3 are Chattanooga, Knoxville, and Martin. Those of you not familiar with Tennessee, Martin is out in the very northwest county in the state, and has about 9,000 students. We also have a health science center in Memphis and a space institute in Tullahoma, adjacent to Arnold Air Force Base. And today, as we sat here, there's a space station, International Space Station, is orbiting the Earth, and one of the people on the space station is one of our graduates, Scott Kelly, who's been in space now for about 45 days and plans to stay for a year. So one of the graduates from the Space Institute. Today we have approximately 50,000 students enrolled either in graduate, undergraduate, professional courses throughout our system. And during the next 2 weeks, there'll be many ceremonies like this one will be held on all of our campuses, and thousands of graduate and undergraduate degrees will be conferred. In addition, we will graduate 175 new physicians, 75 dentists, approximately, several thousand healthcare specialists at all of our campuses around the state. So when you go to your doctor's office or your dentist, if you look on the wall, it's very likely you'll see a diploma from the University of Tennessee. We've grown over the last 200 years. We now have many more students. We have more buildings. We have more faculty. We've changed the curriculum so it's more sophisticated, meet the needs of our students. But even after all of that, our mission stays the same. And our mission is straightforward, unwavering, and that is to provide high-quality education for the young men and women in the state of Tennessee. I think today's ceremony is evident we're accomplishing that mission. Another mission is to increase our knowledge through research. If you look at what's happened in the world since the Second World War, almost every technology meaningful technology can trace its roots back to the university laboratories. It's extremely important we continue to push the boundaries of Discover forward. And also, we're here to serve the people of the state of Tennessee in all things. When you look at Tennessee, each of our 95 counties has a University of Tennessee presence. There is an office in agriculture or in one of our other teaching mechanisms are located in those counties. Again, let me congratulate all of you. It's been a marvelous achievement, and I ask that you spend this day enjoyably. It's a special day. It only happens once, maybe twice if you're really lucky. So again, from the University of Tennessee system, congratulations. You've got a future ahead of you, and we urge you to stay connected with us, and let's make Tennessee the best state in the union to live in. Thank you.
And it is now my honor to introduce Dr. Steve Angle, Chancellor at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Dr. Angle assumed his role as Chancellor and the 17th leader of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga on July 1st, 2013. Dr. Angle.
Well, congratulations, graduates. Wow, what a great group of young people. Congratulations. I commend each and every one of you for all your hard work, and you have helped shape and mold UTC during your time on campus, and we're a better institution because you have been a part of our institution. You've seen our new library open this past January. Chamberlain Pavilion has risen as a major landmark on our campus. Cardiac Hill now has stairs, and Crossroads has a great front door. You've seen changes in your own lives and participated in the evolution of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. I'm honored to serve as your chancellor and have the opportunity to make a few brief remarks to your family, friends, supporters, and our university community, and most importantly, to you, our graduates. Before I give you a very brief charge, I want to make just a couple of comments. First, thanking the faculty who are participating, who have served as marshals, and those who are here in attendance. We really appreciate what you do and how you do it, the passion to challenge the students. Sometimes you see things in our students that they're capable of that they don't believe they can do, and they do it, and they do even so much more. So thank you for what you do. Second, I want to acknowledge our Student Government Association President, Robert Fisher, who is graduating today and was named a Rhodes Scholar, the third in UTC history, but what an incredible achievement by an incredible young man. Congratulations, Robert. So it's my privilege to provide a charge, and as I was thinking about what I would say, I was thinking about role models and what would I want to convey. And the person that I've met in Chattanooga, and I've been here almost 2 years, who really influenced me was Scott Probasco II, known to many people as Scotty, and that's the way he wanted to be known. He passed away a couple of weeks ago at the age of 86, and as I look at his impact on Chattanooga and our university, I thought this is an incredible role model for all of us. He's impacted you in ways you might not know. How many of you lived in the South Campus housing on the other side of Macaulay, kind of down the hill? Anybody live there? Several of you. Mr. Probasco started acquiring land, one lot, one house at a time, one nightclub at a time, over about 11 years, and finally came to the university and said, I've got some land that you can build a housing complex on. And he donated all of that to the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. And in 1968, when the University of Chattanooga was struggling as a small liberal arts university, the University of Tennessee was planning to build a campus in Chattanooga. Scotty Probasco was the one who was the lone voice on the Board of Trustees of the University of Chattanooga who thought a merger would be a good idea. And in 1969, with the perseverance, vision, and really imagination of what could be, University of Chattanooga merged into the University of Tennessee system to become a part of this great institution. And your degrees all say University of Tennessee at Chattanooga because of Scotty Probasco and what he's done for us. He was a philanthropist, ran a major bank, one of the largest in the South, but he told me the most fun he ever had was giving away all the money he made. And it was so much more fun to give it away than it was to make it. He's the most upbeat, positive person I think I've ever met. His motto was good work. And at the celebration of his life, I can't tell you the number of people that felt like, well, we were the only one he had told that to. But that's the way he lived his life. He inspired people to do well and do good for others in addition to what they would do as a career. And that's a good role model for all of us. So what I want to do is cover 4 things in a very brief charge to you. First, relish challenges. Do more than is expected of you. Try new things. Take on big problems. Don't shy away from something because it seems difficult. The rewards you realize increase with the difficulty of the problem. Do not fear failure. You'll figure it out. Even if you fail, so often our greatest successes come on the heels of a disastrous failure. Something just didn't go the way you wanted, but so many doors open when you try hard, and that can be the path to success. So relish the challenges and take on the big problems. It will work out. Second, it's the journey, not the destination, that counts. Cherish each and every day of that journey. You will reach your destination soon enough, but enjoy the ride. Many of you think you know what your career path will be. Others are still looking. And some of us never quite figure it out and just keep evolving. And that's part of the fun of the ride. So enjoy it. Whatever the case, choose a path and start moving. The mistake is doing nothing. Don't let indecision paralyze you so that you can't move forward. Move forward. Your journey will open new doors you didn't even know existed. So don't try to second guess yourself. You will face setbacks, and you may change directions. Just keep moving, looking, learning, and have fun. Keep your eyes open for interesting, exciting detours that may be fun or may just provide a challenge. Sometimes you'll find that small detour is actually the on-ramp to a superhighway you had no idea existed. It really is about the journey. Third, be humble. Look for ways to give back and help others. It can't be about you. Consider Scotty Probasco and his impact on people. He impacted so many individuals and never asked for anything in return. What he really asked for is each of us to live our life a little bit like he did and look to help others who are less fortunate than you. The dollar in your pocket is very important, but the knowledge that you helped someone realize their full potential provides a warm feeling in your heart that is truly priceless. And as I have the opportunity to shake the hands of each graduate as you exit the platform today, seeing the potential, the excitement, and what will be in the future from each of you is just a great thrill. It's certainly the highlight of my year as chancellor to be able to shake the hands of our graduates. And that's what drives our university, is the chance to give back and help. Fourth, cherish your relationships and help those around you. None of us got anywhere without the support and help from others. Be sure to thank those who helped you get to this moment. Keep in touch with friends. Take the time to be a good friend. It takes work. You're going to get busy. You're going to focus on your career. There's going to be a crisis that comes up. But take a moment to coach that soccer league, to go on a trip with a friend, to give somebody a call who made a difference, to come back and visit your faculty. We really care about what you're doing and how you are contributing to this world. So take the time to help others. It's important. So that's the 4 points I want to convey in a charge. Very simple things, but they've certainly helped me in my life, and I hope they provide a little bit of guidance for each of you. So graduates, thank you for all you have done for your campus and for our community. I've enjoyed getting to know many of you, and I must say you are an incredible group of young people. It gives me great hope for the future of our civilization when I look at each and every one of you and the potential you have to make a difference in this world. You are a Mock forever, not just for your time on our campus as a student, but this is one relationship that we hope you will treasure throughout your entire life. Your faculty would love to hear from you. Come back, visit, go to a basketball game, go to a volleyball game, go to the softball game tonight, but stay in touch. You are why we're here, and you are the future of our society and our world, and we are proud of you. You are ready for this challenge and ready to take it on. And I wish you all great success in the future. Please continue to wear the Power C with pride. Keep in touch. This is your university. You are UTC. So congratulations and go Mocs.
At this time, the deans from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies, the College of Business, and the Graduate School will come forward to present the candidates for graduation from their respective colleges. At this point, I would like to ask Dean Valerie Rutledge to please come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies.
Good afternoon. Will the faculty and candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies please rise? It is my honor to present 287 candidates for undergraduate degrees. Candidates from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies, please remain standing.
At this time, I would invite Dean Robert Dooley to come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Business.
Good afternoon. Will the faculty and the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Business please rise? It is my honor to present 149 for undergraduate degrees. Candidates from the College of Business, please remain standing.
At this point, would Dean Randy Walker please come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the Graduate School.
Again, good afternoon. Will the candidates for degrees from the UTC Graduate School please rise? It's my honor to present 158 candidates for master's and doctoral degrees, including 78 master's students from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies, and 37 master's candidates degrees from the College of Business. In addition, there are 8 educational specialists and 29 doctoral physical therapy students, 6 Doctor of Education students, and 2 Doctor of Nursing graduate practice. At this time, would the deans and all candidates for graduate schools and undergraduate students remain standing? Thank you.
I would like to invite Chancellor Engel to join me at the podium at this time. Chancellor Engel, these candidates have met all the requirements for receipt of their respective degrees and have been duly approved by their deans and faculties.
By virtue of the authority of the state of Tennessee vested to the Board of Trustees of the University of Tennessee and by them delegated to me, I take pleasure in conferring upon you the respective degrees for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, honors, and obligations pertaining thereto. Undergraduates, you may now move your tassels from right to left.
You may be seated. As his last official duty here at UTC, Mr. Robert Fisher, outgoing president of the Student Government Association, will now offer his congratulations.
Good afternoon. Several years ago, when we embarked upon our respective journeys to this day, graduation, I doubt that any of us could have predicted exactly what our experiences at UTC would look like. Yes, I'm sure we had some semblance of an idea, but nothing definite. Along the way, life happened, and with life comes both success and failure. For some of us, what we expected to be a 4-year journey took 5, maybe 6 years. Some of us have had to pause our journey along the way and then come back, and some of us wish we could stay here just a little bit longer. Some of us have had the opportunity to travel the world, while others have elected to stay right here in Chattanooga and soak up everything that city has to offer. And some of us were virtually straight-A students, while others, not so much. But no matter what our journeys have looked like, we all find ourselves here, together, on the verge of beginning a new journey. And though we enter this new journey with more wisdom than we had when we started the last one, at least one thing remains the same. We are just as clueless about what the future holds now as we were when we started our experience at UTC. Graduates, and perhaps more importantly, parents, I know this might cause you a little bit of anxiety, but I'm here to tell you that it's okay. It's okay not to know exactly what's in store for you, but trust that in the vast realm of the unknown, there awaits opportunity beyond your wildest dreams. Truly, in the process of navigating the deep ocean of possibility, you will find yourself breathing in experiences you might have ever imagined for yourself. But all that being said, just because you can't predict the future, it doesn't mean you shouldn't have a plan of action. It's great practice to set goals for every journey, and at the very least, identify things you want to discover along the way. So to that end, here are 3 things that I think you should work to find as you start this new adventure in your life. First, find balance, and find it in multiple places. Find work-life balance. It will keep you from burning out, and it will be the mechanism that leads to greater efficiency and effectiveness in the workplace and more meaningful and loving relationships in your personal life. Find balance intellectually. Read and understand both sides of an argument. Be open to new thoughts and ideas you never considered. Challenge yourself to explore concepts and theories that make you uncomfortable, because that's what balance requires. Find balance in your personal life. Don't surround yourself with people just like you, but invite people into your life who will challenge your perspectives and question your logic. Develop multicultural friend groups wherein you are surrounded by people with different racial and ethnic backgrounds, people with different gender identities and sexual orientations, people with materially different life experiences than you. Only when you find balance among the people who color your life, balance in what you read and research, and balance where you spend your time, will you be able to fully embrace everything that comes along, that your journey has to offer you. Second, find purpose. Purpose is that thing that guides your actions from day to day. It's the philosophical underpinning of the manner in which you live your life. And the beautiful thing about purpose is that it can, and in fact it should, be different for each of us. For some of you, your purpose will be to heal others. and through the practice of medicine or another health profession, you will do just that. You will heal. Some people's purpose will challenge them to become educators, and they will educate others either in the classroom or a different context entirely, but nevertheless, they will educate. And perhaps there will be a few of us whose purpose challenges them to create a world where families marred by structural inequality no longer have to mourn the loss of people who look like Michael Brown, Tamir Rice, Eric Garner, or Freddie Gray. But no matter what your purpose is, you must work diligently to find it, and even more diligently to honor it. Living a purpose-driven life allows you to focus on the people and places you value. It requires you to act with a sense of integrity, but most importantly, it affords you the opportunity to live a life worth living. And this leads me to my last point. Find peace. Peace is the tranquil feeling that pervades the mind, body, and spirit when you can look into the mirror and say to yourself, "Job well done." And interestingly enough, peace doesn't always have to be calm. Your peace may come as a result of publishing an awesome paper on income inequality, challenging your employer to consider the implications of gender or race-based discrimination, or simply going to work and coming home to a good friend, a loving family, and a faithful partner. Whatever the avenue for getting there, peace is the self-assuredness that comes with living a life full of balance and purpose. Peace is the feeling you get when your identities, values, and actions align and seem to crescendo simultaneously. And hopefully, peace is the feeling you'll get when you exit the arena, sit in quiet and thoughtful reflection, and think about everything you accomplished while you're at UTC. Balance, purpose, and peace. As you start your journey down whatever road lies ahead, I hope that you remember these values. You will not live a life without struggle or a life without failure, but if you can place a premium on these three things, balance, purpose, and peace, you will lead a life which you can be extraordinarily proud of. Class of 2015, it has been my honor to serve you, and I wish you all the best. And now, it's my final duty as SGA president to simply say, congratulations, and go Mocs. Thank you.
And now it is my pleasure to call Mr. Mike Griffin, President of the UTC Alumni Board, who has joined us today to welcome you as UTC's newest alumni.
Good afternoon. And on behalf of the University of Tennessee Alumni Board, it's my privilege to welcome you to the ranks of UTC alumni. Today we are gathered to celebrate your accomplishments. Your hard work and dedication to continuing your education has prepared you not just for a job or another step in your career, but for a journey of lifelong learning. Your education does not end today. It has only just begun. As you leave UTC and set out to face new challenges in the days, weeks, and years ahead, remember that the UTC Alumni Board and Office of Alumni Affairs are here to support you. Please stay engaged with your alma mater. For those of you who would like a memento of this special day, the Gold Council, Grads of the Last Decade, has made it possible for you to purchase DVDs of today's ceremony through the UTC bookstore. You spent several years working hard to earn your opportunity to walk across this stage to receive your degree. You've moved your tassels from your right side of your mortarboard to the left to signify your accomplishments and change in status from students to alumni. We shall achieve is the motto of our university. Class of 2015, you have achieved a great milestone by your graduation here today. On behalf of the UTC Alumni Board, I wish you every success. Congratulations to our newest alums.
At this time, I would like for us to congratulate all those undergraduates who are identified in the commencement program as candidates for Latin Honors. The distinction of Latin Honors is awarded to undergraduate bachelor's degree students based on their cumulative grade point average. Cum laude distinction is awarded to graduates with a minimum GPA of 3.5. Magna cum laude distinction is awarded to graduates with a minimum GPA of 3.7. And summa cum laude distinction is awarded to graduates with a minimum GPA of 3.9. Will the candidates for Latin Honors please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. Would Dr. Milhorn, Dr. Engel, Dean Rutledge, Dean Dooley, Dean Walker, and marshals take their positions.
To be respectful of all graduates, please hold your applause until the end. Will recipients of the graduate degrees please rise and come forward as directed by the marshals? The following graduates are receiving their doctorate in education. Linda Ann Blazek. David Earl Hale. Ernest Wayne Engel. Janethia Michelle Caldwell. Kathy Marie Murray. The following graduates are receiving their doctorate of nurse practitioner. Renee Grayson. E. Scott Monturity. The following graduates are receiving their doctorate in physical therapy. Jacob Cagney Emerson. Christopher Edwin Ballantyne, Jr. Caitlin Cavara. Joy Rucker Clements. Zachary Adam Cooper. Evan David Dalton. Sarah Elizabeth Deerdorf. Jennifer Christine Dickens. Anthony James Irvin. Sarah Randalls Fogarty. Heather Nicole Harmon. Samantha Marie Hart. Justin Thomas Kyle. Jennifer Compton Ladge. Sean Michael McAward. Joshua Lee Uten. Megan Lee Peppard. Nicholas Lloyd Peterson. Tyler Michael Pina. Suzanne Davis Purdy. Katie Brett Radke. Zachary David Rethorn. Brittany Marissa Rock. Kelsey Diane Scoville. Sarah Elizabeth Simmons. Elizabeth May Thrasher. Sarah Catherine Ussery. Christine Elizabeth Walker. Danielle Thorson Wank. Brooke Elise Williams. The following graduates are receiving their degree as education specialists. Alex Hill III. Natasha Nicole Johnson. Kristen Diane LaViolet. Allison Jewel Windrow. Lauren Elizabeth Wood. Ashley Ray Young. The following graduates are receiving their master's degree from the College of Business. Sonia Aslani. Jack Lane Berry. Colton Daniel Clark. Robert Benjamin Dobbins. Angela Elizabeth Dowling. Rebecca Rector Dragoo. Tristan Klein. Hannah Shea Lowry. Jordan Philip Maloney. Erica K. McCauley. Lauren Michelle McCubbin. Brittany Caroline McFarland. Jacob Tyler Neal. Joseph Onyango Owino Jr. Mitash Kiran Patel. Aaron Benjamin Rice. Stephen Scott Scharf. Lim Siang. Maduri Sidulagari. Jordan Wiggins. Joshua Daniel Williams. The following graduates are receiving their master's degree from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies. Zachary Adkins. Jennifer Ray Beckett. Linda Ann Bishop. Wanda Lynn Bramblett. Samantha Kreitz Brogdon. Kimberly Whiteside Brooks. Shiana LaDonna Anderson. Anne Portia Burnett. Matea Katerina Butler. Cassie Elizabeth Campbell. Gina Marie Carnley. Casey Nicole Kiasa. Ashley Louise Christofferson. Amy Carter Cox. Mary Catherine Culbreth. Bridget Evangeline Day. Brian McClendon Deloach. Lindsay Ann Dye. Taylor Francis Elliott. Sarah Mary Farner. Allison O'Connor Fulgham. Sarah Danielle Giles. Colleen Hammond. Aldo Aaron Aradia. Matthew Davis Hildebrand. Yvonne E. Hughes. Mary Christina Hadamiel. Colby Dwayne Keegan. Brittany Sean Kilpatrick. Melissa Morton Lee. Amanda Suzanne Linden. Hillary Masden. Martha Carrington McMillan. Stephanie Victoria Medina. Catalina Patricia Morales Murillo. Brian Thomas Myers. Amanda Michelle Quinn. Sarah Rock. Benjamin Anthony Rogers. Altavis Catrice Scott. Jenny Renee Scott. Sunny Sessions. Michael Allen Strebel. Wanda Tanea. Allison Diane Varnell. Megan Deshay von Versovitz. Regina Rena Burson Wade. Hannah Marie Wilhoit. Sarah Jane Wood. Lydia Giles Wright. Will the marshals please bring the undergrads to the podium? Thank you. The following graduates are receiving their bachelor's degree from the College of Business. Margaret Manning Edelman.
The following graduates are receiving their bachelor's degrees from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies. Ryan Patrick Galloway.
Jeffrey Spencer Allen.
Sydney Addison Abajay.
John Kenneth Anderson.
Carolyn O'Rourke Adams.
Ramey Alice Arnold.
Sahar Josephine Alavi.
Jordan Lee Ashton.
April Faith Allen.
Rodney Scott Byerl.
Clint Jeffrey Allen.
Kelsey Rochelle Bailey.
Adrian Lee Anderson.
Jesse Bryant Banks.
Haley Marie Anderson.
Tara Elizabeth Bumgardner.
Tara Latricia Anderson.
Jordan Matthew Betbees.
Emily Ann Marie Andrews.
William Jordan Bickford.
Amanda Lee Arsino.
Tisha Elizabeth Blankenship.
Anna Camille Arledge.
Elijah Levi Bowen.
Emily Marie Arnold.
Monique Roche Brown.
Ashley Joy Babb.
Bonnie Faith Buckley.
Benjamin Louise Baker. Lewis Baker.
Andrew Mark Byram.
Asia Nicole Baldwin.
Stuart Gates Canal.
Chad David Bannister.
Ewing Call Carruthers IV.
Catherine Page Battle.
Courtney Lee Cato elected to Alpha Society.
Anna Elaine Bauer.
Andrew Taylor Clark.
Megan Suzanne Beatrice.
Joel Henry Coles.
Tana Renee Beavers.
Jessica Nicole Cooper.
Catherine Ann Bexfort.
Emily Kathleen Coram.
Shakira Shade Bedford.
Stephen Gilbert Cox.
Jeremy Dale Beck.
Cameron Avery Crabtree.
Elizabeth Ann Bonetto.
Joseph Harvey Creasman III.
Samantha Taylor Bennett.
Crystal Lynn Crockett.
Vicki Renee Bennett.
Grant Martin Cross.
Haley Rochelle Barrier, elected to Alpha Society.
Nakota Gabriel Crow.
Sarah Jane Burline.
Christopher William Crowley.
Kelsey Amber Blevins.
Emily M. Crush.
Emily Susan Bowles.
Bradley Paul Culbreth.
Melissa Diane Bowden.
Alexander Jamal Davis, elected to Alpha Society.
Caleb Christian Bowerman.
Kyle Bascom Davis.
Stephen Matthew Box.
Luke D.W. Dietz.
Erica Crawford Braden.
Kelsey Elizabeth Deppies.
Jessica Denise Brady.
David James Disbrow.
Nicole Marie Brelaud.
Jonathan Rashad Dokes.
Emily Elizabeth Brinkley.
Katie May Driggers.
Caitlin Page Britt.
Mamie Gail Duckworth.
Morgan Lee Brown.
Robert Allen Dunaway Jr., elected to Alpha Society.
Brittany Allison Bruner.
Christopher Tyler Dunn.
Cameron McKinley Burton.
Nicholas Robert DuPont.
Hannah Trimble Burton, elected to Alpha Society.
Bria Ashley Dupuis.
Jordan Jennifer Burton.
Sophia Ruth Duran.
Samantha Brett Burton.
Grant Allen Dyer.
Devin Page Bush.
Benjamin Tyler Eaton.
Andrew Layton Byrne.
Andrew Lance Edgar.
Hannah Elizabeth Callahan.
Ashley Sharonda Epperson.
Carrie M. Carmona.
Erica Elizabeth Evans.
Paulina Christine Carson.
Adam Wendell Feltman.
Emily Lauren Cassidy.
Kinsey Renee Farrell.
Evan Anthony Castellano.
Kimberly Ann Fields.
Barbara Jane Clark.
Alexander Brock Ford.
Erin Elizabeth Clark,
Joanna Beth Foster,
Casey Lee Cox,
Bronson Clay Friedman,
Sarah Leanne Cox,
Jeffrey Tyler Gallops,
Christopher Eric Crane,
Hazar Sadi Ghazi,
Brett Kenneth Cranston,
Rachel Tate Gorman,
Hannah Marie Cresswell,
James Matthew Gossett,
Aaron Robert Kroll,
Trey Austin Griffith,
Meredith Rose Culbertson,
Edward Douglas Grindstaff III,
Paige Marie Curtis,
Christopher Taylor Gunn,
Rachel Nicole Curtis,
Adam Michael Hadabaugh,
Sonia Lauren Dale,
Logan James Haynes,
Elizabeth Catherine Daniels,
Jacob Seaborn Heron,
Jessica Marie Day,
Rachel M. Hoffman,
Taylor Brooke Deason,
Brandon Ronald Hughes,
Tyler Kendall Delaney,
Austin Mack Ingram,
Josetta Tavani Dennis,
Matthew David Intiman,
Lauren Griffin Denton,
Chloe Noel Jackson,
Sarah Courtney DePrimo,
Trevor Briggs Jackson,
Andrea Dilancian,
Sarah Grace James,
Courtney Renee Dobbs,
Heather Nicole Johnson,
Rachel Elizabeth Dodd, elected to Alpha Society,
Crystal White Johnson,
Lauren Kimberly Dorset,
Kelsey Leanne Johnson,
Kadena Rochelle Douglas,
Whitney Elizabeth Johnson,
Brett Jackson Downey,
Allison Lauren Keene,
Kelly Dale Duchaney,
Kyle C. Keith,
Wesley Tyler Duggar,
Jeffrey Richard Kendall,
Lennon Oliver Dyer,
Jessica L. Kim,
Alexis Elizabeth Edwards,
Hunter Clark Landreth,
Haley Ciara Eisnagel,
Suzanne Louise Lenegar,
Kelsey Anessa Elkins,
Robert Lucas Locke,
Courtney Suzanne Irvin,
Diana Nicole Long,
Samantha Gabrielle Irwin,
Zachary Adam Loy,
Ashley Blake Farmer,
Jacob Marshall Lucas,
Shelby Lange Farmer,
Hugh Owen McClellan III,
William Joel Foster,
Ginger Page Markley,
Megan Danielle Franklin,
Susanna Jane Marrero,
Nelia Gerasimchuk,
Taylor Carmichael Mayo,
Jennifer Rosalba Garcia,
Catherine Louise McAllister,
Christina Marie Garrison,
Takeenan Deshawn McLean,
Abby Nicole Gatlin,
Clayton Meeks McMasters,
Priyana Atul Gordon,
Timothy James McNamara Jr.,
Haley Elizabeth Green,
Joshua Collar Mellencamp,
Shelby Faye Griffith,
Mackenzie Lauren Miller,
Cassie Marie Grimes,
Emily Ann Morgan,
Emily Claire Griswold,
Lauren Beth Morgan,
Alexander B. Guth,
Claire Cynthia Mugliati,
Christine Samantha Hegemeyer,
Taylor Darrell Nicewander,
Jacqueline Dale Haggard,
William Richard Nelms III,
Valerie Gabrielle Hamilton,
Nicholas Eli Newton,
Montrese Dinesha Hampton,
Haley Marie Nichols,
Morgan Marie Hancock,
Rebecca Grace Noel,
Matthew Germain Hardaway Jr.,
Macy Alexandra O'Neill.
Whitney Ann Hawkins.
Chelsea Danielle Osborne.
Joanna Carmen Hendricks, elected to Alpha Society.
Taylor Ashley Jo Pennell.
Megan Marie Henson.
Robin Tori Parton.
Katie Elizabeth Hernandez, elected to Alpha Society.
Krutarth Shailesh Kumar Patel.
Carrie Nicole Heslin.
Jordan Timothy Patty.
Lindsay Madison Hyatt.
Aaron David Payne.
Lakin Michelle Height.
Christina Nicole Pesh.
Thomas Henderson Hillen, elected to Alpha Society.
Taylor Sean Peterson.
Hector Holguin Jr.
Jessica Lynn Philpott.
Jake Kelly Holliday.
Laura Marie Prost.
Brandon Dwayne Hood.
Andrew Thomas Prater.
Meredith Page Hopkins.
Elizabeth Marie Prince.
Kayla Brooke Hopper.
Cornelius Mensa Quay.
Benjamin Scott Hunsaker.
Jessica Ann Quillen.
Lori Ann Hurlbut.
Madeline Scott Reagan.
Allison Blair Hutchins.
Christopher Michael Richards.
Carrie Ann Enteman.
Taylor Keith Rogers.
Molly Elizabeth Irons.
Andrea Patrice Rose.
Taylor Virginia Irvin.
Megan Lynn Russum.
Talitha Shawnee Eisen.
Jennifer Louise Rutherford.
Hannah Lane Jackson.
Wesley Robert Sassine.
Caleb Edwin James.
Colleen Mary Sauser.
Jessica Courtney James.
Brandon Joel Schmidt.
Christina Sophia Jarquin.
Cameron Foster Self.
Matthew Owen Jensen.
Ashley Taylor Shook.
Andrea K. Johnson.
Ashley Denise Smith.
Kelly Brianne Johnson.
Jess Hunter Smith.
Riley Elizabeth Johnson.
Joseph Thomas Staley.
Taylor Craig Johnston.
Sabrina Danielle Stewart.
Olivia Cree Jones.
Dana Marie Stone.
Hardy Ralph Kareem.
Chase Alexander Teichman.
Savannah Grace Kegg.
Caleb Thomas Tilton, elected to Alpha Society.
Haley Nicole Keith.
Mason Price Thurman.
Kristen Nicole Keithley.
Darian Gray Todd.
Timothy Dwayne Kelly.
Jake Leonard Todd III.
Kelly Chase Kilgore.
Sarah Nicole Valancourt.
Caitlin Marie Kincaid.
Marcelo Vargas.
Alicia Elizabeth King.
Christian Chase Vaughn.
Lindsay Victoria King.
Zachary Pierce Vaughn.
Michael Brent Koenig.
Danielle Janine Vickers.
Vivek Jayesh Laka.
Ethan Scott Vogt.
Lydia Lavrinovich.
Eric Patton Von Potts.
Amanda Page Lee.
Micah Timothy Walker.
Abigail Ray Lewis.
Stephen Corson Wallace.
Kyliana Linfoot.
Joshua Caleb Ward.
Cody Blake Loans.
John Matthew Waters.
Julia Marie Luscombe.
Aubrian Jamal Watson.
Alexandra Grace McGuire.
Mary Catherine Nell Weathers.
Christina Denise Maynard.
Shelby Catherine Weathersby.
Nathan McKinley Maples,
Brittany Nicole Waggart,
Amy Marie Marler,
Brianna Elizabeth Wells,
Kim Lavone Martin,
Jared Jeffrey Wenger,
Stephen Ross Mason,
James Mark Whitaker Jr.,
Katie Renee Masters,
Michael Alexander White,
Samantha Marie Maxey,
Megan Michelle Whitehead,
Ivory Nicole Mays,
Claire Elizabeth Wickenden,
Cecilia Louise McCoy,
David Benjamin Williams,
Megan Lee McDougall,
Donnie Jerome Williams Jr.,
Douglas Arthur McInnes Jr.,
Caitlin Clarice Wickstead,
Cheney Elizabeth McKinney,
Brianna Chander Wofford,
Maggie Catherine McPherson.
The following graduates are receiving their bachelor's degree from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies. Noah Gabriel Smith,
Jonathan Patrick Mead,
Jonathan R. Snavely,
Nicholas Ketron Messer,
David Alexander Snyder,
Danielle Marie Miller,
Bianca Estella Solovio,
Stephen Avery Monger,
Jeremy Robert Sperazza,
Brian Dalton Montgomery,
Bianca Shawnice Stafford,
Emily Renee Montgomery,
Michaela Erin Stahl,
Cree Janelle Moore,
Cody Austin Stanzel,
Kaylin Elizabeth Moore,
Ashley Elizabeth Stevenson,
Travis Montez Moore,
Whitney Marie Stevenson,
Justin Tyler Morris,
Tiffany Danielle Sullivan,
Leah Ann Mulkey,
Macaria Renee Surratt, elected to Alpha Society,
Rosalind Juliet Massarid,
Bethany Nicole Tatum,
Taylor Renee Neal,
Courtney G. Taylor,
Brandon Timothy Norton,
Rebecca Lee Taylor,
Hannah Noel Oakley,
Stephanie Selena Teeter,
Rachel Nicole Oglesby,
Rachel Elizabeth Thomas,
Isaiah Heru Pajares,
Rebecca Lorraine Thomas,
Mary Grace Palco,
Elise Mackenzie Thompson,
Nathan Richard Palco,
Ashley Eden Tegans,
Wesley Brian Palmer,
Brooke Gabrielle Tomlin,
Lindsay Marie Parenteau,
Kavan Chantel Towns,
Rebecca Jane Parker,
Eleanor Say,
Andrew Clayton Paulson,
Anna Underdown,
Emily Nicole Perry,
Logan Drew Vandergriff,
Lauren A. Perry,
Ashley Lizette Vargas,
Jenna Lane Peterson,
Carrie Ann Wachter,
Piper Hart Phillips,
Kelly Melise Wadley,
Madison Ashley Pinnell,
Robert Danielle Wagner,
Maria Lynn Pirani,
Carolyn Chambers Walker,
Waisha Lynette Pittner,
Mackenzie Page Walker,
Jennifer K. Poe,
Sarah Caitlin Ware,
Jessica Erin Powell,
Sarah Chandler Warren,
Fallon Renee Price,
Chelsea Danielle Watson,
Zachary Austin Pylant,
Bethany Ray Welch,
Kyle Douglas Quillen,
Justin Matthew Wells,
Matthew Scott Reagan,
Dallas Lachey Westbrooks,
Samira Antoinette Robbie,
Anthony Brandon Westerfield.
Taylor Madison Randall.
Jean Alice Wary.
Tiffany Dawn Randolph.
Mara Noel White.
George Lee Ramsey Jr.
Nicholas Keith Whitfield.
Robert Philip Rayburn Jr.
Elizabeth May Whitwell.
Burton Scott Raymond IV.
Denise Catherine Wickman.
Candace Jane Reagan, elected to Alpha Society.
Alyssa Michelle Williams.
Laura Brooke Reagan.
Tabitha Brooke Williams.
Abigail Lauren Reeves.
Samuel Eugene Wilkinson.
Brooke Nicole Reed.
Evan Thomas Wilson.
Umbria Nicole Reese.
Whitney Alexis Winchester, elected to Alpha Society.
Trevor H. Reich.
Sarah Nicole Winters.
Regis Denage Richard.
Summer Danielle Whitmer, elected to Alpha Society.
Caitlin Michelle Roden.
Victoria Nicole Womble.
Brittany Marie Roberts.
Christina Lee Woods, elected to Alpha Society.
Raven Ray Roberts.
Shelby Lauren Woods.
Sarah Beth Roberts.
Amy Elizabeth Wynn.
Stephen Daniel Roberts.
Charles Edward Yancey III.
JC Brooke Robertson.
Joshua Kirby Young.
Elizabeth Dively Robison.
Lisa Marie Yusko.
Reagan Marie Rogers.
John Spencer Zacharias.
Bailey Winder Rose.
Sarah Joy Zeglin.
Colleen Michelle Ryan.
Rachel Raven Zoldesi.
Jessica Erin Sage. Kristen Renee Salisbury. Devin Dominique Skates. Robert Cameron Schmidt. Casey Alexa Seidman. Christian Elizabeth Sexton. Kayla Nicole Sharp. Tamara D. Shaw. Allie Elizabeth Shelton. Gregory Allen Shelton Jr. Ashley Page Sigmund. Catherine Harper Simpkins. Brittany Alexandria Smith. I would like to take this opportunity to once again thank all of the marshals under the direction of Mr. Patrick Sweetman, who assisted in today's program. Especially thank Mr. Patrick Sweetman and Steve Ray for reading today. We also want to acknowledge the assistance of members of the Chancellor's Ambassadors if they would all please stand and accept our applause for their service this afternoon. And now I invite you to stand and join in the singing of our alma mater, led by UTC students Judia Luscombe, Kayla Petrilla, Benjamin Brooks, John Anderson, under the direction of Dr. Kevin Ford. And please remain standing for the recessional.
Look out, mountain Aurora guarding, ceaseless watchdog keep. In the valley stands our college, where the shadows creep. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, loud the anthem swell. Sing, oh sing of alma mater, all her praises tell.